Today, we delve into the extraordinary life of one of history's most influential leaders, Moses. From the golden sands of Egypt to the open skies of Mount Sinai, Moses not only led a people but changed the course of history, leaving a legacy that echoes through the ages. The story of Moses begins in a time of great oppression. Born when the Pharaoh of Egypt had decreed the death of all newborn Hebrew boys, his mother, in an act of desperation and faith, hid him in a basket and set it afloat on the Nile River. But Moses' destiny was not death, it was salvation. It was Pharaoh's daughter who, upon finding the basket among the reeds, decided to adopt him, raising him as an Egyptian prince. However, Moses' true identity was always simmering beneath the surface, and one day, that origin would change his life forever. After discovering his true heritage, Moses witnessed the brutality inflicted on his Hebrew brethren. In a fit of rage, he killed an Egyptian taskmaster, forcing him to flee to the desert of Midian. For 40 years, Moses lived as a shepherd, but his destiny was still unfulfilled. One day, on Mount Horeb, Moses had a divine encounter that would change the course of his life and that of his people. God appeared to him in a burning bush, commanding him to return to Egypt and free the Israelites from slavery. Armed only with his faith and God's promise, Moses accepted the mission. Moses returned to Egypt and, with the help of his brother Aaron, challenged Pharaoh. But the liberation of the Israelites would not be easy. 10 plagues struck Egypt, each more devastating than the last, until finally, Pharaoh relented. With the Hebrew people finally free, Moses led them toward the promised land. But the journey was fraught with challenges. The most iconic moment came when Moses, with divine assistance, parted the waters of the Red Sea, allowing his people to cross safely as the Egyptian army was swallowed by the waters. Moses' journey didn't end with freedom. On Mount Sinai, God delivered the tablets of the law, the 10 Commandments, to Moses, which would become the moral and spiritual foundation for the people of Israel. This was a pivotal moment not only for Moses but for all of humanity. For 40 years, Moses led his people through the desert, facing rebellions, challenges, and trials. Yet his faith and leadership never wavered, always trusting in the divine promise. Moses never entered the promised land, but his legacy lived on through the generations. From the words inscribed on the stone tablets to the oral traditions that remain alive today, Moses is a symbol of faith, leadership, and devotion. His story has inspired millions, not just as a religious leader but as a beacon of hope and justice. The life of Moses is a testament to how one person, with divine help, can change the destiny of a people and leave an indelible mark on history. Moses, the man who spoke face to face with God, remains a central figure in the history of humanity. His life reminds us that, no matter how immense the challenges, faith and determination can carry us through any obstacle. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life of Moses. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.